Where do you see it going? Is there kind of an end goal that you have in mind for this?
Well,
I guess it's good right now.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's kind of funny when you ask like where is it going,
Yeah,
because I never when I first started I didn't expect it to go anywhere.
How many viewers did you have, right? Like maybe your friends?
Yeah, it was my friend. It was like, I'd be so if like 10 people read the site, So.
But now you have thousands, I'm guessing.
I would say it's in the thousands. I'm not,
okay. Very, very good.
Counting web visitors is an exact science, but I definitely think that if I can keep doing what I'm doing, and keep on doing it in the future, and then letting that open the way to a lot more opportunities, I would love that,
Especially in media.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
And I know you're a big advocate of media, Asian Americans in the community and in media itself. I guess tell me about, you do speaking events, right? And you also
the site is, a lot of it is just complaining about things that are going on, and, like trying to bring people's attention to some of the negative aspects of what's going on in the news and the media and racism in the United States. But it's also a big component of that is trying to sort of help support independent Asian American artists who don't have that, who the mainstream isn't really picking up on, and whether it's films or musicians or
to
writers.
Put the people out there to change it, right?
Yeah, or just they could use a little help, just getting the word out. It's like that's all they ask, and a big part of that is trying to help independent artists. Shining spotlight on what's going on, and then do
you do promotions? I mean, for that, and just in general, or have you?
I mean, it can be as simple as somebody saying, "Hey, like check out my my demo. I think I just want what do you think? And sometimes I think it's really great, and I'll just include the links.
Oh, okay.
People can just check it out, on their own. And I definitely don't want to say like everyone should agree with me on what is good or bad, but like at least give them the opportunity. I think I'm a huge sort of media junkie. I grew up just loving watching television and music and just absorbing all that stuff. But the truth of the matter is that Asian Americans don't really get a fair shake when it comes to that kind of exposure in mainstream in the United States. So I'm trying to do my part, I guess. Yeah.
Do you definitely think it's a misrepresentation in terms? I mean, obviously there's politics and stuff with, let's say, TV shows and whatnot. And your goal in that sense is to maybe get more people to change that in TV specifically, or just anyway, could be through music, it could be through theater, different, or even through writing. Do you feel like there's a gap that's kind of missing with people? Like it's almost like, why hasn't that changed? It's like we're getting artists out there. There's talent, but something's missing.
Yeah, I definitely think it's two parts. I think one half of it is that a lot of people in the United States are not ready to see Asian American faces or Asian American voices coming out on the radio or whatever. Those attitudes are slowly changing, but that work needs to be done. And then the other half of that is us sort of upping our game, if you will, just like showing off what we've got, improving our talent, and and just supporting those who are trying to make it in our community. I think definitely not for supporting Asian American artists just because they're Asian American.
Yeah, it's like
but I definitely want to see those who have the talent and who have
like
trying to make there's something to it. Give them that extra boost. I think
That was good. And I got to ask you this. So there's Angry Asian Man. There's also Angry Little Asian Girl. Did they ever meet up? I mean,
I'm
sure people always tease you.
People ask me like, "Are you guys related?" We have secret headquarters. And
for all the angry people.
All the angry people get together. Little Justice League of angry. No, we're not. I mean, it's not related. I think she started her cartoon strip a couple years before I started the blog. I definitely say she's a big influence.
Okay.
And I've met her before. And Lily is just a really cool lady. So
do you guys have the same take on a lot of issues? Like, I mean, obviously.
Just generally by calling ourselves angry Asian,
angry
whatever.
Chicks,
I think you definitely have sort of a kinship of ideas. I think so.
That's really interesting. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Glad to be here.
All right. There you have it. Phil Yu, the guy behind Angry Asian Man. All right. Thanks for watching Fresh Off the Box. We'll see you next time.